Good afternoon, council members, members of the public, members of the administration. Thank you all for being here. We are reconvening. We're on page 16, top of page 16, resolutions. From the Committee on Innovation, Technology, and Entertainment, Councilmember Tolba.
I move that Committee Report 64 and Resolution 2537 be adopted.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Councilmember Tolba for the explanation.
Urging the State of Hawaii to create an Olelo Hawaii Commission.
Thank you. Is there a motion to amend? Councilmember Tupola.
I move to further amend Resolution 2537 to the posted FD1.
Is there a second? Councilmember Tolba.
Second.
Thank you. It's been moved and seconded. Councilmember Tupola for the explanation of the amendment.
Resolution 2537 FD1 incorporates some of the amendments given to us by Office of Hawaiian Affairs, who I'm working with, to make sure that the resolution is in agreement with something that they can also support.
Thank you so much. Mr. Clerk, do I have any testifiers?
Mr. Chair, yes, we do have testifiers. Two persons registered in person if they're still in the chamber.
Thank you. I believe we have Deborah King. Mahalo.
Aloha, Chair Waters, Vice Chair Weyer, and honorable council members. My name is Deborah King, and I'm a resident in Chinatown, and I'm a big, firm believer of education and also honoring the culture and our ancestors, and so I'm in strong support to create this Olelo Hawaii Commission. Thank you for considering my testimony.
Thank you so much. Next is Michelle McCoy, followed by Shelby Billionaire.
Aloha, Chair, members of the committee. I'm Michelle McCoy. I'm from the Office of Hawaiian Affairs. Mahalo for adding our amendments to the new version of this resolution. We are in full support, and OHA stands ready to coordinate with the state and county and perpetuate and promote Olelo Hawaii. Mahalo.
Thank you. Any other testifiers, Mr. Clerk?
Mr. Chair, that concludes the testifiers.
Thank you. Members are in discussion. Councilmember Tupola.
Thank you, Chair. Resolution 2537 gives us an opportunity to take a step forward on how we strengthen our use of Olelo Hawaii across many institutions. When the state of Hawaii amended its constitution in 1978 to recognize Hawaiian as an official language alongside English, it was a turning point, an acknowledgement of the harm done and a commitment to restore what had been suppressed for generations. But nearly 5 decades later, we still have no formal body to guide and uphold the consistent use of Olelo Hawaii in our public institutions. I thank this council for adding it to our disclaimer statement at the beginning of this meeting. However, the gap continues to confuse and prevent us from fully honoring the status of Hawaiian as a living and official language because there was no body to institute what laws and what protocols should be followed. This resolution is a call to action. It's time we move beyond symbolic recognition and create an infrastructure needed to support Olelo Hawaii in real, functional ways, whether it's in legal documents, government translation, or educational resources. The inconsistency we see today points to the need for a central authority, just like the Maori Language Commission in New Zealand, which has proven to be a game changer for Indigenous language revitalization. Hawaiian is not just a language. It carries our stories, our connection to land, and our responsibility to each other. If we want this language to live, we should treat it like it matters. We have to resource it, standardize it, and protect it. I want to extend my thank you to the Office of Hawaiian Affairs for working closely with my office on this resolution. Their insights and leadership have been crucial in shaping this effort. I look forward to continuing this collaboration as we advocate together on this state level. This is not about preservation, it's about progress. Establishing a Hawaiian Language Commission would give Olelo Hawaii the institutional strength it needs to thrive for generations to come. Thank you.
Thank you. Members, any further discussion? Seeing none. Any objections or reservations to the motion to amend? Noting no objections or reservations, Resolution 25-37 has been amended to the posted FD1. Any further discussion? Seeing none. Any objections or reservations? Noting no objections or reservations, CR 64 and Resolution 25-37 FD1 has been adopted. Thank you, members. From the Committee on Budget, Councilmember Dos Santos Tam.
Thank you, Chair. I move that Committee Report 147 and Resolution 25-107 be adopted.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Councilmember Dos Santos Tam for the explanation.
This relates to the transfer of funds.
Thank you. Mr. Clerk, do we have any testifiers?
Mr. Chair, we have none.
Thank you. Any discussion, members? Councilmember Tupola.
Yes, I just wanted to thank Director Hashiro for following through on the commitments that she made to us. She did clarify some of this in our budget hearing on Monday. You know, to date, the city is still owes $3 million to our contractor, and it's a way for us to make good on the things and the services that they have provided to the city. So I'm grateful to see this transfer of funds and hope that we can close out that contract and work better with our community partners so that they want to work with the city. Thank you, Chair.
Thank you. Any further discussion, members? Seeing none, any objections or reservations? Noting no objections or reservations, CR 147 and Resolution 25-107 has been adopted. Moving to the top of page 17, Councilmember Dos Santos Tam.
Chair, I move that Committee Report 148 and Resolution 25-118 CD1 as amended be adopted, and this relates to the transfer of funds.
Second.
Thank you. It's been moved and seconded as well as explained by Councilmember Dos Santos Tam. Mr. Clerk, do we have any testifiers?
Mr. Chair, we have none.
Thank you. Any discussion, members? Seeing none, any objections or reservations? Noting no objections or reservations, CR 148 and Resolution 25-118 CD1 has been adopted. Councilmember Dos Santos Tam.
Chair, I move that Committee Report 149 and Resolution 25-119 be adopted. This relates to the transfer of funds.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded as well as explained. Mr. Clerk, do we have any testifiers?
Mr. Chair, we have none.
Thank you, members. We're in discussion. Seeing none, any objections or reservations? Noting no objections or reservations, CR 149 and Resolution 25-109 has been adopted. Moving to the top of page 18, Councilmember Dos Santos Tam.
Chair, I move that Committee Report 150 and Resolution 25-121 be adopted. This relates to the transfer of funds.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded and explained. Mr. Clerk, do we have any testifiers?
Mr. Chair, we have none.
Thank you, members. Any discussion? Seeing none, any objections or reservations? Noting none, CR 150 and Resolution 25-121 has been adopted. Councilmember Dos Santos Tam.
Chair, I move that Committee Report 151 and Resolution 25-122 be adopted. This relates to the transfer of funds.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded as well as explained. Mr. Clerk, do we have any testifiers?
Mr. Chair, we have none.
Thank you. Any discussion, members? Seeing none, any objections or reservations? Noting none, CR 151 and Resolution 25-122 has been adopted. Moving to the top of page 19, Councilmember Dos Santos Tam.
Chair, I move that Committee Report 152 and Resolution 25-123 be adopted. This relates to the transfer of funds.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Thank you for the explanation. Mr. Clerk, do we have any testifiers?
Mr. Chair, we have none.
Thank you. Any discussion? Seeing none, any objections or reservations? Noting none, CR 152 and Resolution 25-123 has been adopted. Councilmember Dos Santos Tam.
Chair, I move that Committee Report 153 and Resolution 25-124 be adopted. This relates to the transfer of funds.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded as well as explained. Mr. Clerk, do we have any testifiers?
Mr. Chair, we have none.
Thank you. Any discussion, members? Seeing none, any objections or reservations? Noting no objections or reservations, CR 153 and Resolution 25-124 has been adopted. Councilmember Dos Santos Tam.
Chair, I move that Committee Report 154 and Resolution 25-125 be adopted. This relates to the transfer of funds.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Councilmember Dos Santos Tam, thank you for the explanation. Mr. Clerk, do we have any testifiers?
Mr. Chair, we have none.
Thank you. Any discussion? Seeing none, any objections or reservations? Noting none. Committee Report 152 and Resolution 25-125 has been adopted. Councilmember Dos Santos Tam.
Chair, I move that Committee Report 155 and Resolution 25-127 be adopted. This relates to the transfer of funds.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded as well as explained. Mr. Clerk, do we have any testifiers?
Mr. Chair, we have none.
Thank you. Any discussion? Seeing none, any reservations or objections? Seeing none, CR 155 and Resolution 25-127 has been adopted. Moving to the top of page 21, from the Committee on Planning, Infrastructure, and Transportation, Councilmember Cordero.
I move that Committee Report 163 and Resolution 25-110 be adopted.
Second.
It approves the Department of Transportation Services 2025 Public Transit Title VI program pursuant to the requirements and guidelines of the Federal Transit Administration's Title VI Circular 4702.1B.
Thank you so much. It's been moved and seconded as well as explained. Mr. Clerk, do we have any testifiers?
Mr. Chair, we have none.
Thank you. Any discussion? Seeing none. Any objections or reservations? Noting none. CR-163 and Resolution 25-110 has been adopted. Councilmember Cordero.
I move that Committee Report -165 and Resolution 25-129 CD1 as amended be adopted.
Second.
And this accepts a gift of travel and related expenses valued at $2,253.46 to the city from the American Association of Motor Vehicle Administrators for a representative from the Department of Facility Maintenance to attend the 2025 Federal Motor Carrier Safety Administration AAMVA Commercial Driver License Coordinators Information Technology Managers Meeting in Orlando, Florida from May 6 to 8, 2025.
Thank you very much. It's been moved and seconded as well as explained. Mr. Clerk, do we have any testifiers?
Mr. Chair, we have none.
Thank you. Any discussion? Seeing none. Any objections or reservations? Noting none. CR-165 and Resolution 25-129 CD1 has been adopted. Moving to the top of page 22. Top of page 22 from the Committee on International Legal Affairs, Councilmember Nishimoto.
Thank you. I move that CR-167 and Resolution 25-63 be adopted. This is urging the Hawaii Board on Geographic Names to rename Sand Island to Mauli Ola.
Second.
Thank you. It's been moved and seconded as well as explained. Is there a motion to amend? Councilmember Cordero.
I move that Resolution 25-63 be amended to the posted FD1.
Second.
Thank you. It's been moved and seconded. Councilmember Cordero for the explanation of the amendment.
Oh, sorry. It's posted as posted on the agenda. It just adds business park. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Mr. Clerk, do we have any testifiers?
Mr. Chair, we have one registered testifier in person, Ms. King, Deborah King.
Hello, Ms. King. Thank you for waiting patiently. Please proceed.
Aloha, Chair Waters, Vice Chair Weyer, honorable council members. I stand by my written testimony that I'm in strong support of returning the Hawaiian name to, what is it, Maoli? Is that how you pronounce it? Mauli Ola. So I'm in strong support. Thank you.
Thank you. Any further testimony, Mr. Clerk?
Mr. Chair, I believe we have one person online standing by.
Okay, please proceed.
If she's still around.
Aloha. My name is Rhonda Burke, and I am on behalf of the Advocacy Committee on the Oahu Hawaiian Canoe Racing Association. We are in strong support of Resolution 25-063, which urges the Hawaii State Board on Geographic Names to restore the name Mauli Ola to the place currently known as Sand Island. Our presence at Mauli Ola today as a key practice site for 8 of our canoe clubs and a race site for 4 of our preseason races ties us directly to the legacy of this place. Renaming it Mauli Ola uplifts our community's ongoing efforts to reclaim traditional names and fosters greater awareness of the significance of place in Native Hawaiian identity. It reflects a broader movement to return to names that tell the true story of our lands and our waters, names that carry mana, meaning, and memory. We mahalo the Council for advancing this resolution and for recognizing the importance of honoring the indigenous place names. We urge swift passage and look forward to the Hawaii Board on Geographic Names restoring Mauli Ola to its rightful place on the map. OCRA represents approximately 3,000 paddlers here on Oahu, and we would just like to mahalo Councilmember Cordero for her kokua with this. And lastly, we think it would be such an amazing thing to see the change being made when all of our paddlers start to return. Mahalo nui.
Thank you. Mr. Clerk, any additional testifiers?
Mr. Chair, that concludes testifiers.
Thank you. Any discussion? Councilmember Cordero.
Thank you. First off, I would like to thank the colleagues for indulging in the discussion regarding the renaming of Sand Island to Mauli Ola. I do want to reiterate that it won't be changing any of the addresses, but the recognition of the land area or the geographic area as Mauliola. I do want to mahalo Rhonda as well as Okra, as well as working with the different organizations that are under and care for Mauliola right now, including Malama Mauliola, as well as the Staten Island Business Association, who we were able to reach out to them, and they were able to take it up at their business meeting, and the many businesses that are in the business park there have a say as to what they offer support for. And so it was such an honor to be able to receive their support for this resolution. So I do want to mahalo all of these organizations that care for and honor Mauliola currently. Mahalo.
Thank you. Any further discussion? Councilmember Tupola.
Mahalo e Councilmember Cordero no ko hana I ka ho'i ho I ka inoa Mauliola. Mahalo, Chair.
Thank you. Any further discussion? Seeing none, any objection or reservations to the motion to amend? Seeing none, Resolution 25-63 has been amended to the posted FD1. Any further discussion, members? Seeing none, any objections or reservations? Noting no objections or reservations, CR-167 and Resolution 25-63 FD1 has been adopted. Councilmember Nishimoto.
Thank you. I move that CR-169 and Resolution 2025-133 be adopted, authorizing a civil action to take possession of 48389 Kamehameha Highway, Kaneohe, Hawaii 96744.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Thank you for the explanation. Mr. Clerk, do we have any testifiers?
Mr. Chair, we have none.
Thank you. Any discussion, members? Seeing none, any objections or reservations? Noting no objections or reservations, CR-169 and Resolution 25-133 has been adopted. Councilmember Nishimoto.
I move that CR-170 and Resolution 25-134 be adopted, authorizing a civil action to take possession of 3808 Paki Avenue, Honolulu, Hawaii.
Second.
Thank you. It's been moved and seconded. Thank you for the explanation. Mr. Clerk, do we have any testifiers?
Mr. Chair, we have none.
Thank you. Members are in discussion. Seeing none, any objections or reservations? Noting no objections or reservations, CR-170 and Resolution 25-134 has been adopted. Councilmember Nishimoto.
I move that CR-171 and Resolution 25-135 be adopted to authorize the Department of Corporation Counsel to initiate foreclosure action against the Revocable Living Trust of Diana Sui Hong Lee and Diana Sui Hong Lee to collect civil fines.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Thank you for the explanation. Mr. Clerk, do we have any testifiers?
Mr. Chair, we have one remote testifier registered, but I do not believe she's logged on.
Is that a registered testifier?
Yes, Christine Otoza.
Let's
Can I
start
say
with the registered testifier, sir, and then I'll give you an opportunity to speak.
Excuse me, I didn't hear that.
Let me start with the registered testifier, and then I'll give you an opportunity to speak.
Sure.
Thank you. Go ahead, Ms. Otoza.
Yeah, Mr. Chair, I don't see her logged on
Oh,
at this point.
okay. Go ahead, sir. Please state your name for the record.
My name is Anson Lee. Dinah Lee is my mom. She's the owner of the house. I've been doing 5-year Airbnb. I just want to apologize, to DPP, to the community, to my family, my brothers, especially for my mom, for what I've been doing. I broke the law, and this is the consequence that I'm paying for. And I hope there is a resolution that you guys can come up with. If you are doing vacation rental, I recommend comply with the law so that you don't have to come here. You don't have to face huge fines and foreclosure of your house. It's been a very bad experience. I'm from Los Angeles. I just came here like a few days ago. It's not worth it. If you're doing vacation rental, please comply, because I didn't, and that's why I'm paying the price. So please stop. That's all.
Appreciate your testimony today, sir. Thank you for being here. Members, any questions for Mr. Lee? Councilmember Kiaino.
Thank you for actually coming and acknowledging of your personal contribution to why we're here today. My question is, are you in a position to pay the fines without it going into foreclosure?
I don't have $1 million. I don't. I'm not rich.
But were you made aware of the fines?
Yes, I do. Last year, they said give in writing and give an offer, which I did, but I guess it was a low offer, and I guess I didn't hear from them since. I'm just hoping that you can work something out that I can afford, that I can pay. I'm not a millionaire. I'm just working, and the reason why I did Airbnb is for my two sons who's going to college, but the college already been paid off and they already graduated. That was the purpose for me to do the Airbnb to pay for their colleges. But it's really is no reason for me to break the law, and I'm paying the price for it. So it's not worth it. If I had to go back, I wouldn't imagine to be in this position. Really, I really don't.
Thank you. Regrettably, at this juncture, it is too late.
I know, but they said hire a lawyer and talk to the judge, and hopefully the judge, will dismiss it. I don't know, but I'm hoping. I know I'm hoping you guys don't move forward, but looks like it's going to be. So like I said, I'm really sorry for what I've done. If I can look back at it, I would change. I wouldn't go move forward for this. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Councilmember Tupola.
Thank you, Chair.
Hold on, Mr. Lee. I think we have a few more questions for you.
Yeah, I just also wanted to thank you for coming from so far to come and address us directly. I will say that in various circumstances in my district, DPP has been reasonable when people come to the table. I mean, they don't wipe it all clean, but I know the foreclosure process is long. I think if anything, just continue to be in constant communication. It is not the goal of our council to foreclose on people's homes and take it, but we do need to follow the law. We need to implement the law, and we need people to follow it. So I would just encourage you to stay in contact with them, be as forthright as you can, try to come up with a settlement with them. I've seen them take very, very tough situations into a situation where they found a win-win. So good luck to you and your family. Thank you.
Well, thank you very much for that. Like I said, my mom was from Hong Kong. She came here. We were very poor, and she worked hard, to get this house for us. And just to lose it just like this, it's not worth it. Really, it's not worth it. If I can go back, I wouldn't do this again. I hope they'd be more lenient against me. And
Sir, they sent NOVs for the last 2 years, and so I think what they're saying is that they've tried to notify you multiple times. So
I
thank
know.
you. Thank you for being here. Thank you, Chair.
All right, thank you.
Members, we do have another testifier, if that's okay, or then we can also come back to questions. Christine Otozal, thank you, sir.
Hi, council members. This is Christine Otozal, and I strongly urge you to pass this resolution. Just like the Queen Theater condemnation, I think this is far worse than that situation, and you guys have moved forward on that property, so I hope that you guys also move forward on this property. Thank you.
Thank you. Members, we're in discussion. I just want to add, well, one, thank you, Mr. Lee, for coming forward and saying what you said, because that should be a message for all the other illegal operators of of short-term rentals, that it's not worth it. And the city council and the city administration, the Department of DPP is going to take this very seriously. And that's the message. So, but thank you. I do believe there's still an opportunity for you to work with DPP to try to settle this, but I believe we should, as Ms. Otoza pointed out, that we should go forward with this. But members, vote your conscience. Any further discussion? Seeing none. Any objections or reservations? Noting no objections or reservations, CR 171 and Resolution 25-135 has been adopted. Moving to the top of page 24 from the Committee on Zoning, Councilmember Kia Aina.
I move that Committee Report 178 and Resolution 25-96 CD1 as amended be adopted.
Councilmember Dos Santos Tam.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Councilmember Kia Aina for the explanation.
This resolution grants a special management area major permit to allow for the construction of a new single-unit dwelling with an attached garage, paved driveway, perimeter concrete, rubble, masonry walls, and front gate, and the installation of an individual wastewater system in Pupukea, Oahu.
Thank you. Mr. Clerk, do we have any testifiers?
Mr. Chair, we have none.
Thank you. Any discussion? Seeing none, roll call, Mr. Clerk.
Councilmember Cordero?
Aye.
Councilmember Dos Santos Tam?
Aye.
Councilmember Kia Aina?
Aye.
Councilmember Nishimoto? Councilmember Okimoto?
Aye.
Councilmember Talba? Councilmember Tupola?
Aye.
Councilmember Weyer?
Aye.
Chair Waters?
Aye.
Mr. Chair, there are 9 ayes.
Thank you. CR 178 and Resolution 25-96 CD1 has been adopted. Councilmember Kia Aina.
I move that Committee Report 179 and Resolution 25-105 be adopted.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Councilmember Kia Aina for the explanation.
This resolution proposes an amendment to Chapter 21 Revised Ordinances of Honolulu 2021 relating to the development standards for the apartment and apartment mixed-use districts.
Thank you. Mr. Clerk, do we have any testifiers?
Mr. Chair, we had 3 registered in-person testifiers. They all appeared to have left, and one, and one remote testifier, but that person is also not logged on.
Okay, thank you very much. Members, we're in discussion. Seeing none, roll call, Mr. Clerk.
Councilmember Cordero?
Aye.
Councilmember Dos Santos Tam?
Aye.
Councilmember Kia Aina?
Aye.
Councilmember Nishimoto? Councilmember Okimoto?
Aye.
Councilmember Talba? Councilmember Tupola?
Aye.
Councilmember Weyer?
Aye.
Chair Waters?
Aye.
Mr. Chair, there are 9 ayes.
Thank you. CR 179 and Resolution 25-105 has been adopted. Moving to the top of page 25, Councilmember Kia Aina.
I move that Committee Report 180 and Resolution 25-108 CD1 as amended be adopted.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Councilmember Kia Aina for the explanation.
This resolution grants a special management area major permit to allow for improvements to the Waikiki Aquarium supply water intake system at 2777 Kalakaua Avenue in Waikiki, Oahu.
Thank you. Mr. Clerk, do you have any testifiers?
Mr. Chair, we have none.
Thank you. Any discussion, members? Seeing none, roll call, Mr. Clerk.
Councilmember Cordero?
Aye.
Councilmember Dos Santos Tam?
Aye.
Councilmember Kia Aina?
Aye.
Councilmember Nishimoto? Councilmember Okimoto?
Aye.
Councilmember Talba? Councilmember Tupola?
Aye.
Councilmember Weyer?
Aye.
Chair Waters?
Aye.
Mr. Chair, there are 9 ayes.
Thank you. CR 180 and Resolution 25-108 CD1 has been adopted. Moving to the top of page 26, balance of committee reports. Vice Chair Weyer.
I move that the balance of committee reports be adopted.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Vice Chair Weyer for the explanation.
This includes ILA Committee Reports 172, requesting authorization to settle claims for temporary hazard pay for the period from March 5th, 2020 through March 5th, 2022 for affected employees and members of the Hawaii Government Employees Association who performed essential government functions during the COVID-19 pandemic. Report 173, request for authorization to settle claims against the City and County of Honolulu by Joseph Nolan. Report 174, request for authorization to settle case against the city entitled Ross Tanimoto v. City and County of Honolulu. Report 175 requesting authorization to settle case against the Honolulu Liquor Commission in Waite v. Honolulu Liquor Commission et al. Report 176 requesting authorization to settle Stephen A. Hyer v. City and County of Honolulu et al. And Report 177 requesting authorization to settle a lawsuit against the City and County of Honolulu entitled Genora Dancel v. City and County of Honolulu.
Thank you so much. Mr. Clerk, do we have any testifiers?
Mr. Chair, we have none.
Thank you. Members, we're in discussion. Councilmember Okimoto.
Chair, thank you. I just wanted to please note my no vote for ILAC Committee Report -176.
176.
Yes.
Okay, thank you very
Thank you.
much. Any further discussion, members? Seeing none, any objections or reservations? Noting no objections or reservations, the balance of committee reports is adopted. Moving to the top of page 27, there being no unfinished business, new business. Vice Chair Weyer.
I move that Resolution 25-126, accepting a gift of one accessible beach mat valued at $2,930 to the city from the Waikiki Business Improvement District for Kuhio Beach Park in Waikiki, be adopted.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Thank you for the explanation. Mr. Clerk, do we have any testifiers?
Mr. Chair, we have none.
Thank you. Any discussion, members? Seeing none, any objections or reservations? Noting no objections or reservations, Resolution 25-126 has been adopted. Vice Chair Weyer.
Move that Resolution 25-130, accepting a gift valued at $3,000 to the city from the Honolulu Zoological Society for the round-trip transportation and accommodations for zookeepers from the Santa Barbara Zoo to accompany a white-handed given from Los Angeles to Honolulu on April 29, 2025 be adopted.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded, as well as explained. Mr. Clerk, do we have any testifiers?
Mr. Chair, we have none.
Thank you. Any discussion? Seeing none, any objections or reservations? Seeing none, Resolution 25-130 has been adopted. Vice Chair Weyer.
Move that Resolution 25-131, accepting a gift valued at $3,950 to the city from the Zoological Society for the installation of a pole in the elephant yard intended for suspending enrichment.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded and explained. Mr. Clerk, do we have any testifiers?
Mr. Chair, we have none.
Thank you. Members who are in discussion. Seeing none, any objections or reservations? Noting no objections or reservations, Resolution 25-131 has been adopted. Moving to the top of page 29, Vice Chair Weyer.
Move that Resolution 25-139, accepting a gift of 60 tickets valued at $1,860 to the city from Walt Disney Company for employees of the city and county and their guests to attend a screening of the live-action Lilo and Stitch feature film, which includes a drink and serving of popcorn at the Ward Theater Complex on May 21st, 2025.
Thank you.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded, as well as explained. Mr. Clerk, do we have any testifiers?
Mr. Chair, I believe we have one person in the chamber.
Please proceed.
Aloha, Angela Melody Young, testifying on behalf of CARES. Thank you, Council, for showing your continued support for the filmmaking industry. And also, I think this gift, the 60 tickets, for the $1,800, utilizing the gift resolution, and kind of we're talking about like sponsorships. I think it would be a really good opportunity to catch the live action feature film of Lilo and Stitch for all the people to watch and just to have fun. I think a lot of the film discussions are really going to transform and elevate and enhance economic development for the University of Hawaii students, as well as just for the economic landscape of Hawaii. Have fun at the show.
Thank you, Mr. Clerk. Do we have any other testifiers?
Mr. Chair, that concludes the testifiers.
Thank you, members. We're in discussion. Councilmember Kia Aina.
as a strong supporter of Lilo and Stitch, I will not be offering my amendment to add on top of the City and County of Honolulu and City Council. I will be withdrawing that amendment, but just wanted to say that I enjoy Lilo and Stitch. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Any further discussion? Councilmember Okimoto.
Thank you. Also self-proclaimed Disney fanatic. However, I had a question for Director Halifa. I don't know if she left. I was just wondering how these employees are selected. I actually wondered that also.
Yeah, is there anybody from, yes, it's OER.
Is it OER? Okay. Okay. Oh, film office. Thank you. Yeah. Hello.
Ano ai kako o Sonoy Damon ko uinoa ke ena lipine o Honolulu. I was tasked with the list from Valea. She's currently not in Hawaii but I don't know how it was created. I don't know who she invited.
There's a list that was created based on city.
Upon approval, yes.
Okay. I'd like to know actually how they were selected. If there's, maybe I can talk to you offline to see how, are these just anybody from any part of the city employees?
It's for city personnel who have been an integral part of the production, the ones who help process the permits, area managers that the production had used in the parks, Department of Transportation Services who for traffic control.
Okay, got it. Thank you. Thank you, Chair.
Thank you. Any further questions? Seeing none, thank you so much for being here. Members, any further discussion? Seeing none, any objections or reservations? Noting no objections or reservations, Resolution 25-139 has been adopted. Vice Chair Weyer.
I move that Resolution 25-140, accepting the gift of one high-back traditional bench, preparation of the grounds, and a bronze plaque with an inscription to read, donated by the family of Frank and Dorothy Gonzalez, valued at $2,521.67 from Francine Moniz to be placed at Kailua Beach Park.
Second.
Thank you very much. It's been moved and seconded as well as explained. Members, Mr. Clerk, do we have any testifiers?
Mr. Chair, we have none.
Thank you. Members are in discussion. Seeing none, any objections or reservations? Noting no objections or reservations, Resolution 25-140 has been adopted. Moving to the top of page 30, Vice Chair Weyer.
I move that Resolution 25-141, establishing a friendship city between Shonai, Japan, and the City and County of Honolulu be adopted.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded as well as explained. Mr. Clerk, do we have any testifiers?
Mr. Chair, you had one registered testifier, but the person's no longer in the chamber.
Thank you so much. Is there anybody in the chamber who wishes to testify? Seeing none, members were in discussion. Seeing none, any objections or reservations? Noting no objections or reservations, Resolution 25-141 has been adopted. Vice Chair Weyer.
I move that Resolution 25-142, accepting the gift of cash in the amount of $5,000 from the Friends of Hawaii Charities for the upkeep and maintenance of the Kahala Community Park be adopted.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Thank you for the explanation. Mr. Clerk, do we have any testifiers?
Mr. Chair, we have none.
Thank you. Any discussion, members? Just want to thank the Friends of Hawaii Charities for their generous donation. Any objections or reservations? Noting no objections or reservations, Resolution 25-142 has been adopted. Members, you may recall on page 13, going back to page 13, Bill 15 CD2 FD1 is now in writing sitting on your desk. In an abundance of caution, I'm going to take the vote again on the motion to amend, just to be sure. Before we do so, any discussion on the motion to amend? Councilmember Kia Aina.
Chair, now that I actually see the amendment, I fully support it. It actually gives a flexibility. And so sometimes we do want to have, recommend some guidance to them, but it's always good to differentiate between must versus may.
Thank you so much. Any further discussion on the motion to amend? Thank you very much. So any objections to the motion to amend? Seeing no objections or reservations, Bill 15 CD2 has been amended to the posted FD1. Any discussion now on the posted FD1? Councilmember Tupola.
Thank you. I've been reserving these comments for this final vote. I just wanted to mahalo Councilmember Weyer for introducing this measure. You know, we're here because we know the reality of families is that they're stretched thin. The cost of living continues to rise, and now we're entertaining a sewer fee increase that could possibly double rates over the next decade, which is not sustainable and it's unacceptable. Bill 15 is part of a solution by offering grants to families to help convert cesspools to septic or sewer system. We're addressing an urgent environmental need, and we're doing it in a way that considers our residents' financial burdens. This is exactly the alternative we should pursue before we ask working families to shoulder even more of a burden. There are about 11,000 cesspools on Oahu, and in priority areas like Mokuleia and Ka'ava, where they are not in a complete sewer district, they may have to convert upwards of 30,000 to pay to transfer a cesspool into the sewer line. The grant suggested in Bill 15, in addition to the amendments proposed by Councilmember Weyer, will allow for people to get the help that they need. We tried to apply for a resiliency grant in our district to help with environmental needs, and many times they want to know that the government is partnering, and then they also pair money with that to get these concerns resolved. So I'm happy that we're doing this, and I'm happy to support this bill. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Any further discussion, members? No, I need to ask if there's any objections to waiving the 48-hour rule pursuant to Section 19G. Okay, seeing no objections, the 48-hour notice requirement is waived. Thank you, Councilmember Tupola, for your comments. Are there any other discussion? Councilmember Weyer.
Yeah, I just wanted to mahalo our colleagues, yourself, Chair, stakeholders, CCSR, and as well as nonprofits that have contributed to the conversation. In Councilmember Tupola's comments, that really I think this is a great opportunity for us to reduce the financial burden on our families while helping them make their homes and their communities more resilient and safer and healthier. And so appreciate all the work that's gone into this. And also my staff, Leitani Peltier and Ryan Kobayashi. Mahalo.
No, thank you for your work on this as well. Okay, members, this requires a roll call vote. Mr. Clerk, roll call.
Councilmember Cordero?
Aye.
Councilmember Dos Santos Dam?
Aye.
Councilmember Kia Aino?
Aye.
Councilmember Nishimoto? Aye. Councilmember Okimoto?
Aye.
Councilmember Talba? Councilmember Tupola?
Aye.
Councilmember Weyer?
Aye.
Chair Waters?
Aye.
Mr. Chair, there are 9 ayes.
Thank you. CR 142 has been adopted, and Bill 15 CD2 FD1 has passed third reading. Moving to page 31, there are no items for the Committee on the Whole or executive session. Are there any announcements? Councilmember Cordero, then Hyer.
Thank you, Chair. Colleagues, I know that we're going to be together for committee later on in the month, and it's closer to then, but I do want to wish an early birthday, since we're all together as a council, to Councilmember Talba, whose birthday is on the 29th. So happy early birthday. Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Councilmember Weyer.
Thank you, Jared. No, I was just going to add to Bill 15 and mahalo to OCS as well, because I know that they just scrambled as well as provided guidance along the way. So mahalo.
Thank you so much. Any other announcements, members? You know, I do want to take the opportunity to announce that I just sent out a memo today, it should be in your inboxes, that any amendments to the budget and through an FD1 has to be in by Friday the 23rd. I thank Councilmember Dos Santos Tam for his hard work on the budget and getting the committee report done, as well as the actual bill, so that we can all comment on it. But we didn't have a timeline here that we got to get done, so February 23rd. Okay, members, any further announcements? Saying none, Vice Chair Weyer for the motion to adjourn.
I move that the meeting stand adjourned until Wednesday, June 4th, 2025 at 10 a.m.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Any objections? Noting no objections, the council stands adjourned until Wednesday, June 4th at 10 a.m. Thank you, members. pa. Not bad.